Hi, I'm Mr. White, and I'm the music director at Fillmore Middle School. And I'm just looking to invite you to join the Bulldog Bands and Strings next year. Now, for those of you that don't know, we're part of the VAPA department, the Visual and Performing Arts, and all of the videos you're seeing together right now are part of that same department. We're really excited to have you as a part of us. Even if it's not music, I'm okay with that, but I always think, I'm the music guy. Of course, I think it's awesome. Now, the reason why you're seeing this is because the counselors have come, and they're now wanting to know, what elective do you want to take next year? This is a very important choice, because this is something you're going to stick with for an entire school year, and you want it to be exciting and interesting to you. Something that you are interested in all the way through. And it might be an escape for you to get away from, doing math if you don't like math, or to help with your language arts if you wanted to expand on your ability to learn in that. Or even learn more about history, right, through the different ways that we offer it in our VAPA department. So if you want to do music, we have a few options. The first thing that you're already probably very familiar with is band. Now, we have multiple levels of band, and I put you in place based on your skill level. If you are in 5th grade currently, you'll opt to take band with Miss Reeser or Mr. Mori. Now, I talk with them often enough, and they'll tell me which group that you should be in based on your skill level. We have the advanced group, which is our symphonic band, the intermediate group, which is the concert band, and we have the beginning band. Now, in our top level groups, if they tell me you're ready to go in one of them, I believe them. Now, if you've had a couple years with them, the concert band is definitely the easy place for you to go if you've played the same instrument for 2 years in a row. Now, symphonic band could be exactly for you too. That advanced group, we move quickly, we play a lot of music really fast, and we get to do the most advanced things, going on trips and things like that regularly. If they tell me that you're ready for either one of those groups, you better believe you're ready for that group. So, be ready to work hard and have a lot of fun. If you only played an instrument for a year, or never played an instrument before, you're probably gonna be in our beginning band. Now, the cool thing about the beginning band is that even if you are an incoming 8th grader, you're going to know enough to be able to play with the Fillmore Flashes Regiment. How cool is that? I know a lot of you are excited to be able to do that down the line, having watched their shows at football games and some of the competitions that they get to go to. They learn a lot of things about their instrument at the middle school with me. So, I certainly hope you're ready to join up next year. We offer a few different instruments for the wind band. A pretty good amount of choices. The flute, the clarinet, the bass clarinet, the alto, the tenor, and the bari for our larger bands. And the trumpet, the French horn, the trombone, my personal favorite, the baritone, euphonium, and the most important in the band, the tuba. I certainly hope that you'll be able to pick out one of those and go that route. Now, if you don't like to blow air into your instrument, or blow hot air if you will, we have a couple other options for you. Both of these are relatively new since I've been in the district. The first one is the strings class. In this class, we teach all levels. Benefit of that is that the returners get to teach and help the new students catch up to where they're at and get beyond and work faster and better, and it's amazing. Now, of course, it's a young class, so we don't have a lot of returners yet, but you could be the very next one to help lead the way for the biggest crop of strings class that we have. So our string orchestra has a lot of different instruments to learn. We have the violin, which you may have seen in a mariachi group, and if you want to do mariachi in the future, this is a great start. The viola, which is slightly bigger, but it has a lot of the same techniques as a violin. The cello, which is a stand-up instrument, and you'll probably see it also in the video that I'm going to send out. And the double bass, which you have to stand up to play. It's really cool. They even use this in the marching band sometimes. They don't march, but they're there on the sideline. And the last class that I also offer is the percussion class. If you are a percussionist right now with Mr. Moore and Miss Reeser, you've learned some things, which is great, but you've got a spot waiting for you in this percussion class. Now, this class is all grades as well, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And if you're an 8th grader that's like, I want to march and play the drum and be awesome in the marching band at the Flashes Regiment, by the end of this year, you will be able to march with them. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to be able to necessarily be a head snare drum or anything like that, but you're going to be able to play, and it's going to be awesome. Now, things that you did not learn in Miss Reeser's class and Mr. Moore's class, we're definitely going to learn here. This class is just for percussion. because there's so much percussion. Man, if you like hitting things, and I don't mean like your little brother or sister, please don't do that. That's not cool. If you like hitting instruments and making cool sounds and doing really awesome things with them, this is the place for you. There's limited space for this. And again, if you play percussion with Miss Reeser or Mr. Mori, you've got a spot saved for you. And everybody else has got to fight to get in. Okay? Now, this class has all sorts of instruments, right? Not just the mallets, bells. We're talking about mallets like the marimba, the xylophone, the vibes, the chimes. There's so many mallets. You have all sorts of drum. You got the snare drum, which you know, and we're not just playing drum pads, folks. We're playing the snare drum. We're playing the tom drum. The timpani, really big. They're super expensive. They're like what? Like 2,000, almost. The ones we have are like $3,000 each. Each. Like we've got three of them. Yeah. So these are really cool instruments. It's really amazing things that you're going to be able to learn and to do with them. We'll be able to play in our own percussion ensemble and work with the other percussionists that have moved on and are in the other groups as well to make some more music. It's super fun. Now, the big thing that you might be concerned with is it like elementary school where you go and visit your teacher once, twice a week, forget your instrument and you don't see them for another week? No, this is in your schedule. Music classes every day. What? Every day? Are you kidding me? I get to play music every day. Yes, you do, sir. You get to play music every day. Not just in class. You take your instrument home, you can practice it there, and come back and do it then again. Every single day. It's super awesome. Not only that, we go on field trips. Yeah, that's right. Especially if you get to the highest level. They get to go out a lot. They do a lot of special performances and do a lot of things like that. Right before the pandemic, one of the last things we did was go and visit USC. Both the concert band and the symphonic band went and played with the Trojan Marching Band. What? They got a free clinic with them. We went and got to tour the USC campus. It was a lot of fun, right? That's just one of the things that we've been able to do. We've been to Knott's, Magic Mountain. We've been to a lot of different places, and we're looking forward to doing more. Now, not only that, we also have opportunities for student leadership. Just like ASB, which is Associated Student Bodies, like student government, the student leadership get to help make decisions for the band. They get to help me out and get to help all the other students out in making decisions for what type of music we play, what the theme of our concerts get to be, plenty of other stuff, and the trip we get to go on in the symphonic band. So awesome. So, with all these opportunities, it doesn't matter what level you're at, as long as you are in the band, it's going to give you a chance to be a part of it. Now, one of the coolest things, and I like to tell this, it's true with all of our VAPA department. You can continue doing these things through high school, all the way through college, and even to the rest of your life. If you play music at all and learn how to play an instrument really strongly, when you decide to go into whatever career you go into, you'll be able to take a break and play your instrument. You can even see all the instruments here behind me. I play all of them, yes, I'm the music teacher, but if I wasn't, I'd still be using all these instruments. Why? Because it's a lot of fun. You can go play with your friends up the street. You can go play with a legit band up on the stage at the county fair. Who knows? So, just like all the other VAPA classes, you learn skills that you will be able to use no matter what profession you end up choosing down the line. For now, like we said, it should just be something you think is fun and that you know that you're going to want to do for an entire year. With that, hopefully you decide to join band, strings, or percussion next year, and I look forward to meeting you then.